Use the pause button on your player if you need longer to read the following screens, and the play button to continue. In this movie tutorial, look at how to write letter responses for the IELTS General Task 1 writing. The first part looks at the task and what must be done. The second part shows a model task response, and the third part provides response comments. Before you start, we also have a sheet with the task image and the model response. To download the sheet, click the link below the movie. The Problems in a Restaurant tutorial movie is from our IELTS Task 1 General Training ebook. You can find all 15 General Task 1 writing tutorials and the IELTS General Writing Module ebook at myenglishexam.com/books. The link is also on the printable handout for this movie. This is the task. The response should not be less than 150 words and take about 20 minutes to write. This task letter begins, "Dear Sir." The background to the letter you are required to write says that you had dinner at an expensive restaurant and was very disappointed with the food and the waiter service. The task is to write a letter to the hotel manager about the situation outlined above, while addressing all the bullet points below. The letter must give details of your visit, explain why you were not happy, and ask what action the hotel will take. Now listen to and read each of the paragraphs in the model response.
Dear Sir, I dined with my wife and 2 friends at Asian Fusion on the 13th of December at about 8:30 p.m, where we planned to enjoy dinner in celebration of an important family event. I must tell you that our visit to your restaurant was very disappointing. We had high hopes that our meal would be a first-class experience because we had heard from friends who warmly recommend the place for its fine food and top-class service. We were dissatisfied for many reasons. First of all, we were shocked that the range of starters was so limited and that the salmon that 2 of our group wanted was not available. I do not expect this in a so-called quality restaurant. Then the main course was extremely slow in being served, even after I had asked the waiter to hurry up with the food. To cap it all, the fruit bowl that I ordered did not taste at all fresh and was very poorly presented. I had the strong impression that the waiter was simply a trainee because he had great difficulty in understanding English, made several mistakes in our order, and had to return time and again to the kitchen to check on the availability of items. This is not good enough. How are you going to attract diners if your standards are low? I would like to know what you are going to do to rectify the poor service you are offering your customers. I look forward to receiving a response. Yours, R. Hawke.
Note the competent noun-adjective combinations first class experience, fine food, and top class service. Even with simple ideas, it is possible to use complex sentences with several clauses. For example, the final sentence in the second paragraph. The task specifies that the letter must mention food and waiter service. A failure to deal with both elements would mean a lower band being awarded. Listening is well achieved, first of all, then to cap it all. To cap it all is an expressive phrase that has already been used in previous letters in the ebook. Complex sentences are frequent with relative clauses that, even after, and because. The tone is firm but polite. The use of the question, "How are you going to?" seems very pointed but looks at the situation from the restaurant's point of view. Collocations are evident, attract diners and rectify poor service. You can get more help with your IELTS and our ebooks from myenglishexam.com.